All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C from Superfruit Acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David, Big Spooky, Rough.
Today's cold brew coffee is rated G for gas. This is the good stuff, baby.
That's straight gas.
The Kirkland Signature. I know we're not supposed to give out free ads, but it's really good. And I think I'm the only one drinking it, although it sounds like you might have had one. Was it too much?
The people at Kirkland were like, fuck flavor. We don't give a shit. Straight gas, homie. And sure enough, they did it perfectly.
Yeah, that's kind of all I'm looking for at this point.
No flavor, straight gas.
Just the functionality of it. I don't really care. I don't need all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Creamer.
Is that why you've started drinking Everclear?
Yeah. Well, it's cheaper too.
Mm-hmm. That's that you've been making your own moonshine?
Yeah, we've been making some shine. That's Appalachia, Dave.
Hey guys.
Yeah. You guys got some shine?
Got any shine?
You guys got any more shine?
Guys, got any swipes while you're one single crumb swipe, sir?
It's a lot. We just did a
Single
lot.
crumb. Yeah.
I've retired from cold brew.
You're an idiot.
Oh, did it make your little butt sore?
No, it didn't make my butt sore,
Why-
dude.
why
Why
would
you
it
gotta
make
put
his
me on
butt-
Front Street like
Damn,
that?
dog.
So it didn't
Sometimes
make my butt sore?
Sometimes it's
Sometimes
a
it makes
little
your butt
hard on
sore.
the cold.
No,
Trust me, you're talking to the guy.
I have found that I like the flavor of a freshly made cup of coffee on ice more than I enjoy cold brew. Is that I don't know why.
Will you allow me to make you a homemade nitro cold brew?
Yes.
And I want you to enjoy it with me.
Not only will I allow you to do that, I will also note that I've been waiting for you to do this since intern Serena gave you the nitro cold brew thing.
Would you like me to bring it in?
Yeah.
Or would you like to come over and enjoy it fresh out of the tap? Because
Either's fine.
Come on, stop by.
Okay. Maybe I'll pop over around 11 on Saturday. I'll get a cold brew in, and then we'll follow that up with a nitro Guinness draft or something.
Tap that booming loud.
Hey, come watch the game with me, for real.
Maybe I will.
I got some.
We already discussed this.
I got some.
Fred Snap.
I got some Oktoberfest beer at the crib.
Well, I told you I'm currently not loving artificial pumpkin flavoring, and so I'm going to have to.
This is Oktoberfest beer. It's not pumpkin,
Oh, whatever.
bitch. Wow, this guy doesn't listen when I talk.
To be, I'll pull back the curtain. I don't know what Oktoberfest beers even mean. Is it just spices?
It's a type of beer. It's similar to a brown ale. Okay, and they're fantastic.
I don't really want to German explain it as someone who's born in Germany, but I could.
It's a brown ale.
Some would say it tends to be red-hued, slightly sweet.
Mm. Do you even notice the red hue?
What else?
It's a Marzen. Is it related to James? Sorry, Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I would just like to point out that I'm new mug goofing right now. I don't know
the story.
What did the
I don't think Dylan should be the one to tell the story.
So we got this new mug, this coffee mug. Dave opened the box as it was addressed to Wash Media. Probably meant to be like attention of Dylan.
It
or
wasn't.
something.
It said Wash Media.
They probably just didn't have enough letters or something. I don't know what it is. But I'm the space guy. This is a space mug. It's a NASA mug. And it is flipping fantastic. I love it. Who sent it to us?
Well, I did read the note. I didn't. You did the classic little kid getting birthday gifts where he just opens the gift and doesn't read the card.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even see the box. You
Well, 'cause
opened
you
the
didn't
box.
go
You
out
brought the
there.
mug to me. I didn't know we got a box.
Ask me what's in the box.
What's in the box?
No, say it with more desperation.
Within the box.
What's in the box? Say it
What's
like
in the
that.
box?
A note.
What did the note say?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
Not really. Who sent it?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
Was it Buzz Aldrin?
No, it was a guy. He's in STEM. I don't want to out him. He said he does some super
Buzz Aldrin is
high
in
clearance
STEM.
stuff, security clearance, all that. But yeah, that is an official mug.
You
from
famously
NASA.
only smoke stems.
Was it Cody from Dude Perfect?
You're thinking of Kobe. Kobe's the one who.
No, there
edged
is.
space.
No, there is a Cody.
But Cody's grounded. He does not have that space gene.
He's never been to space.
No. Can you imagine?
How embarrassing for Cody.
Pretty. Are you the twin that went to space? He's like, no. They're like, oh.
I don't think the twin is Cody. I don't think it's Kobe and Cody.
Correct.
I think Cody might be
Corey.
the tall guy.
It's Corey.
Cody is the tall one.
It's Corey and Kobe are the twins.
Wait, there's a Corey, a Cody, and a Kobe. Wait, what is it? Kobe, Cody, and Corey. Those are 3 of the perfect dudes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
And then Tyler.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite try guy?
I'm not familiar with Try.
I'm more of a fall guy.
I've seen the booty chatter on.
Oh, look at Brett.
Oh wow, Brett's hand delivering the
Let me
note
see.
from the package.
Thank you.
Dylan, will you read this out loud for the people?
Yes, I will. Fellas. It's to all of us. Fellas.
Oh.
Glaring lack of outer space in the mug game. We figured with the hopefully upcoming Artemis 1 launch, obviously Artemis 1 is going to launch soon, you might need to add an astronaut mug to the rotation. Love you guys, and all you and the rest of Wash do. Aaron, spelled like the female version, optimized backer and woman in STEM. And
Lady
Wow.
in STEM.
Ryan Mooch of optimized backer. Ooh, I think Ryan probably shares Aaron's account.
Was this
Aaron.
a couple's gift?
Yeah, Aaron and Ryan.
Wow.
And it sounds like it was addressed to all of us. So
I imagine-
this mug is for everyone.
I imagine them being just like a really good-looking, just awesome couple.
yeah.
And
As someone-
obviously smart.
I just found out on 23andMe that I'm quite Irish, and so
This isn't
maybe
about you.
maybe Aaron and I are related,
This
and she
isn't
was
about
sending
you.
it directly to me.
What does that have to do with anything?
She was sending me the mug.
Do you guys want the
It's
final
a
count?
NASA mug.
Yeah,
It's not a like
she's
a potato
she's trying to
mug.
send me propaganda to shift my thinking from that the moon landing was maybe not real.
Aaron and Ryan. Oh, wow, Aaron, I would never say such a thing.
I didn't say it. I said some
Hey.
people say that.
Do you guys want the name of the Dude Perfect guys? The names?
Yeah.
Of course, there's Tyler. There's the twins, Corey and Kobe.
Say twins correctly.
There's Garrett and there's Cody. So there's Corey, Kobe, and Cody, confusingly. You'd think one of them would be like, hey, just maybe go as like Daryl or something.
They need
Not their name.
call signs like Top Gun.
Yeah. Pseudonyms.
It's too similar.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being in the Dude Perfect factory and just like yelling for Cody, and then Kobe pops out of his like
He's like, you call me?
5,000 square foot office, and
Did you
he's
call
like,
me?
"What's up?"
5,000 square feet.
How sick would hashtag's call sign be on his little pilot helmet? It would just be a hashtag. Be pretty dope.
And his pilot helmet? I didn't
Yeah.
know Chad was a pilot.
He's not, but if we're doing call signs,
Oh, okay.
That's what I do. I don't think Hangman would have been my favorite call sign in Top Gun Maverick if it wasn't for how clever the sticker on his helmet was.
it would have
it
been
was
funnier
good.
if it was hang down.
Yeah.
Call sign hang down.
Fanboy was an odd choice for one of the guys in that movie.
They had Bob.
Bob.
Todd's in the air. What if there was just a call sign Todd?
I would like that.
There probably is. I told you guys there was a call sign Bro when I went to the Miramar place.
Dude, you can't talk about that.
I need to know more about who was broy enough to get call sign Bro.
You're gonna get your clearance revoked if you keep talking
No,
about this.
I actually want to be clear that the guy who gave us a tour said, please talk about us on the podcast. Please talk about us. They want the positive PR.
Are you going clear?
Stop, dude.
This mug is fire flames.
I'm worried that I've shit on Scientology so much at this point that like they're actually going to have someone start following me.
I think they're used to people shitting on them.
Do you think we've had any Scientologist backers who have exited the situation because of me?
Probably. There has to be at least one,
Like,
right?
I'm
We
not.
scared them off a long time ago.
I don't want to be like
It's
anti
either
people's
that or
religions and stuff, but like I
Dylan's
kind of
liberal
draw
politics.
the line at Scientology.
Yeah. They freak me out, man. Big time freak me out.
I'm worried Dave's going to go in there. He's so into Travolta lately.
That should be the punishment for our picks this year.
Yeah. to go clear?
Dude, we
You-
can't.
You have to spend like
You get in there and you're like, oh, they got some good ideas.
It's
Next
like,
thing you know, you're like,
this
well,
stuff kind of makes sense.
I kind of get. I feel pretty good about myself. Everybody was gassing me up.
Yeah,
in
they're
there.
so nice in there.
They asked like my deepest, darkest secrets.
The way
I'm
that
sure
they
they'll
trap
never
you
use
though
them
is by
against me.
taking more and more of your money with the assurance that it'll eventually pay off, and that's what scares me. I can't get pot committed to these people.
You have to pay to like elevate your status within the church.
Correct.
It's a total scam.
Correct.
it's a total scam.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, you walk in and Tom Cruise just looks at you and he says, "I want your money in my pocket."
I've got some
and I would
news.
give it to him.
He's like MJ.
I've got some news. So my dude perfect research I'm doing over here. There's a prompt. It says, "What did the dude perfect guys do before?" Cody got a job in commercial real estate. Kobe and Corey worked for their father's church in Austin.
In Austin.
Which church? Got to know.
Do you think it's Scientology?
Hard to say.
Is there a Scientology location in Austin?
Yes, there is.
Absolutely.
It's on Hancock.
I'm sorry.
The name of the street is Hancock.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like John.
You have to pay extra for that tier. I'm not fit to podcast.
No. You're a scumbag.
Yeah.
Got a nice hat on, though.
Check it out. Washmedia.shop.
Actually, washmedia.shop. Go get your merch.
Hey, most of the stickers are back in stock now. I think all of them.
Oh, that's good to know.
Can I just say I completely underestimated how much people like stickers?
Yes.
I'd never, when y'all were like, yeah, we got to do stickers, I was just like, for who?
Yeah, I was like, no one's gonna buy these. I think I got 10 of each. Like
No,
that
stickers
was-
are great. Stickers are great.
and they sold out in like 15 minutes.
Who's man?
Yeah, stickers are awesome. Everyone loves a
Stickers
sticker,
are awesome.
dude.
Daddy loves a sticker.
I like putting stickers on shit. My heady yeti.
I'll put stickers on shit. I don't give a fuck.
Washmedia.shop. Not only do we have stuff on there for just like general stuff, we got spooky season merch. We got new
Ooh.
hats in. We got all the hats
Ooh.
restocked. We
We
got
should-
fajita shirts.
We should sell like tinier logos so when the ladies go to tanning beds, they can have a,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Did you ever
Yeah.
know anybody who did like the Playboy bunny?
Yeah. Or a heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah.
me, it was the heart.
Yeah.
I went to first base with a girl one time who had the heart, and it was like crazy sexy
Yeah.
and cool.
She probably also had like a tongue ring and shit.
No, she didn't have a tongue ring.
Bad girl shit.
What you
dude.
think ninth graders are getting tongue
Dude.
rings in Harbor Springs, Michigan?
Low rise
Come on,
jeans.
dog.
Low rise jeans,
Ooh.
white Ferrari, white bathing suit.
Mm-hmm.
Pants so tight they look like they were painted on.
Fedora with the flap.
Safari flap.
As someone who recently looked to acquire said hat, they don't actually make those. They make versions of them, but you cannot find the fedora with flaps.
A Carl Havoc costume is also very difficult to come by. I've figured out.
Well,
It's too much fucking shit on me.
you got to find one. I sent one to Dave the other day.
It was for
It
children.
was for a toddler.
I'm not putting that on my kid.
And I don't even think it was a real costume. I think it was just a
I'm not
bit.
too good to put that on my kid. I'll do it.
On the packaging, it said, includes the following. And it said, too much fucking shit. So,
Either way, washmedia.shop. Also, yesterday, huge day. Probably one of our favorite days of the year around the office. The first day of spooky season. It is season 4, all October long, every single Tuesday. Patreon.com/circling back podcast. You can get in and get out for as little as $5 for the entire month. Or you can just go opto and just absolutely ride with us.
yeah.
Hey, backer country, let's ride.
Yes, right. Exactly.
If you
Backer
got
country.
I'm gonna do something here, and I don't do this often, and I may regret doing this. If you know somebody on the fence about dipping their beak into spooky season or the beyond the paywall, just the optimized tier, whatever, DM me, and I will
A video.
or record them a personal video, asking them politely but not begging for their business, or just for a shot to earn their business. That's all we're really asking for.
Yeah.
Is a shot.
Yeah, give us a shot. Let us in the door.
You remember that guy who came in, that solicitor the other day?
We gave him a shot.
He said he just wanted a shot at our
It's
business.
the least we could do.
That's a good interaction.
As people who notably complain about people entering our office without knocking, that guy did it in the most respectful way.
He was a gentleman.
Absolutely tactical.
He got in and he got out.
What was he selling? I forgot.
I
Windows
don't know.
or something?
I guess he failed in that aspect because I don't remember what he
Yeah,
wanted.
maybe he needs to work on his pitch a little bit, but he was hella respectful.
Yeah, we gave him about 7 seconds of listening. And then it was like, all right, man. We'll consider it.
I paused the music so I could hear what was happening, but I didn't actually want to get involved in the situation.
Hey, he was in, he was out, he was tactical.
Unlike the AT&T guy from our old office who just like hung out for like 12 minutes. And I feel like we just like offered him a beer, maybe got him some lunch too. He just wouldn't leave. Part of that was my fault. I kept asking questions.
Remember the water guy we met exactly one time and left
Joe Fox?
a major impression on us?
Yeah.
FOX. Fox.
Yeah.
Strong name.
Remember,
Fox.
did
I
we
like
ever do
them. That
anything
was a
nice for
good
the
water
ladies next
company.
door who used to give us lunch every day?
We talked about giving that one lady, very nice lady, a gift card of sorts, but we didn't actually.
We need to
do it.
get her a massage.
Jesus.
That's a little intimate. Maybe just
Tell me she wouldn't be psyched.
Not everybody likes a massage.
She does. She told me. She was like,
What?
hey, can I get a massage? And I was like, what? I'm a
Really?
podcaster, ma'am. And then she gave me a Schlotsky's.
Yeah, get off my.
She was great. She did tell me once, she's like, do you guys have a sports pod? I was like, yeah. She's like, I watch sports. So if you ever, she was kind of joking, but she did hey, I can talk sports.
Get her on,
And
dude.
I was like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if we're going to have like random people from our office complex on the pod at this point.
And this is Trudy. She works next door.
Let
I
her
think her
in.
name was Trudy.
she wants to talk baseball.
Uh-huh.
The best was when they
The hot
brought
corner
over
with Trudy.
They once brought over like 12 boxed meals of KFC.
That,
And like nobody wanted it, but once we like dug in, we were like, yeah, this is pretty good.
yeah, I'm not proud of how good that KFC tasted to me.
I
It's the
missed
only
the-
time I've had KFC in the last decade.
I do miss the random free lunches they would give us. every
Yeah,
now
it was
and then.
nice. It was nice being like, I don't know what I want for lunch today. And then you just hear a knock on and maybe saying it a little too loud, like,
Guys,
I don't know what I want for lunch today.
And she privately told me, or like passed each other in the hallway one time. She was like,
Privately.
"Yeah, sometimes we accidentally over order and we get in trouble if there's excess food, so we just give it to you guys. Like,
Perfect.
it's fine."
So that's why we got 26 thighs and 18 drumsticks that one day.
Please, ma'am, just one single crumb of lunch.
Auto Taco Cabana too,
Why didn't she let us order one of those bowls, the mashed potato bowls with the chicken in it from
or a
KFC?
Papa Bowl.
Yeah, Papa Bowls as well.
Dude, if we missed out on Papa Bowl Day,
Have you used your Papa Bowl card yet?
there's no card at this
You can
time.
play it every day.
That would test your ZA card, because if they had some ZA and like they brought it over and it's like, dude, I had ZA Monday and I clearly cannot, but you don't want to be rude.
Like, sorry, I'm gonna have to hold this until Sunday.
And oftentimes I would. That never happened.
How many days is too many days to eat a leftover piece of pizza? Like how many days do you need to wait? Or not need to wait.
What's the max?
Yeah.
I think 3 days is the threshold.
So day 3,
Day 3 is okay.
2 sleeps.
Okay, just being way too technical. 2 sleeps.
There's a huge difference between 2 sleeps and 3 sleeps.
You're right, but it's just
Huge difference.
72 hours from the time that pizza is in your hands.
Okay.
I say 72 hours from the time of the yeast inception, when the bread was made, the crust.
Don't say yeast inception, dude.
That's how you make pizza dough. Have you guys never made it from scratch? I have. By the way, shout out Jake Goldman,
Never.
our friend. He made some. He was on a bread making journey during the pandemic. He did a homemade za, and I'm assuming he made the crust. I'm a guy who's very critical of people who make za at home because normally it sucks. It does. It just
No,
does.
dude.
His looked great.
No, dude.
Hey, what's that starter thing we talked about that time?
What? Sourdough?
Yeah,
The
sourdough
Twisted Fire starter.
I was at a place the other day. You could buy one.
I don't care, man.
You could cop their sourdough starter. Get a piece of history, man.
It's like having a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Mhm.
I don't think it is. I think it's
Yeah.
a little different.
Yeah.
I think it's quite different.
It's like when they tear a baseball stadium down and you get a seat.
That's a cool thing that they do.
Did you see that dude who jumped after the
Yeah.
Judge home run?
Did
He was
anybody-
nowhere in the ballpark?
Did anybody get it?
Yeah,
Or is
guy
it-
got it.
A fan? Or it's like, because he hit it into the bullpen, didn't he?
No, guy caught it.
Oh,
Or I don't know if he caught it on the fly, but like a guy got it. I don't know what they're saying it's worth $2 million.
happened in Agtown, of course.
$2 million? That seems like too much money.
I
For
agree.
what?
I
What
agree.
number?
62.
It's not even.
It's the
It's
but
not the official
people
record.
are making it a big deal because it's the AL record. And I get that the AL and the NL are very different,
It's the same league.
but it's they're playing the same sport.
yeah.
They're playing by the same rules -1.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
not like,
to be honest, it's weird as fuck. They have different rules.
it is.
But that rule didn't affect the home run.
I guess
necessarily.
Otani's kind of ruined this, but like, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't care to see any pitchers fucking hitting.
He's more valuable in the NL for that reason.
Yeah.
Dave,
Sure.
you don't have to waste a spot on a pitcher in the lineup.
Did you like how everybody was taking like classic sports moments and memeing it with the cut in? So they would show the video on one side of Vince Young winning the Rose Bowl or winning the national championship, and then they would cut over. It's just a pretty good bit.
Yeah.
I love Twitter.
Twitter's fun, man.
you guys trying to get a cut in this weekend? Maybe on some NFL action? Ever heard of it? Ever heard of it?
I'm trying to,
Ooh.
but only with an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
I'm
Funny
trying
you
to-
say that, Dave, because I got good news for you.
I'm trying to splash cash and then stack cash.
The
This weekend.
NFL action is in full swing here at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official, you ready for this, David? An official sports betting partner of the NFL. We're talking touchdowns, big plays, and even bigger wins, baby. New customers can bet just $5 on any NFL team to win and get $200 in free bets if they do. If that's not enough, everyone, yes, everyone can boost their winnings with DraftKings stepped up same game parlays. Everyone loves a good parlay. Right now, every leg you add can boost your winnings up to 100%. With payouts bigger than ever, why bet on football anywhere else? To make things even sweeter, you can throw down the stepped up same game parlays once per game all day, all season long. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code WASH to get $200 in free bets if your team wins when you place a $5 bet on any football game. That's code WASHED, only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for all the details. Speaking of sports, we were just talking about American football. You guys mind if we talk football?
I'm ready.
I didn't put this in the rundown. I want to be clear about this. This was a Dave Ruff initiative.
This is a Dave John?
This is a Dave John.
Why are you going to do me like that?
Because you're footy Dave, dude. You're a big Real Madrid guy. You like Bayern Munich.
You know I only fuck with La Liga. Dylan, you know that.
La Liga is what? Like, obviously, it's not the Premier League over there. But what
Do you mean
level is
premier
it?
in the classical sense or in the proper sense?
Yes.
Premier.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what level
Find me
is
some
that?
time to pull this story.
It's the highest league you can play in Spain.
It's
So
just,
they have
it's
they
just
have
a Spanish league
the English Premier League is the top league
in Europe.
in England. Well, by talent and by most people would consider it to be the top league in the world. But
That's what I'm asking. I don't care where it ranks in Spain.
they go by country. They go by country. Each country, and that's why they have the Champions League.
Well, like if you're a big dick baller over there, you're one of the best in the world. You're not going to play in La Liga.
If you're a big dick baller, you will only want to play in the EPL, English Premier
That's
League.
big dick baller.
Or-
status.
Honestly, number 2 choice would be La Liga.
Okay,
Because as Real Madrid, they won the Champions League last year. So
Allah.
you can probably make more cash in the Premier League.
I think generally speaking, top to bottom, yes. But I think the top 4 to 6 teams are all still going to make a shit ton of money.
They'll pay some of the big dogs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. The big
Got
dick
it.
ballers are getting paid.
You got to.
They're getting the
Those
bag.
BDBs,
You
dude.
got to, man.
They're straight up getting the bag.
Yeah.
Can I read you
They are
guys some
fumbling 0 bags.
Can I can I read you some tweets from Kaylor Smith TV? She is the sports director at KMID, a Mizzou alum.
Wow, does she know Micah?
Probably. They've got a great journalism school.
Yeah, Micah will be the first to tell you, as will any other student that went there.
Breaking UTPB, that's University of Texas Permian Basin, where I think our good friend Kyle Banduho pitched.
Right on.
Really?
Women's soccer coach
He threw straight gas from what I hear.
He
Carla Tejas,
The Spanish for Texas.
which, by the way, I mean, we're just going on name alone. Very interested in this story. Has been placed on administrative leave, according to athletic director Todd Dooley, after a series of allegations from an anonymous group of players, ranging from illegal conduct to infractions to inappropriate behavior. Now, Dylan, this is where you're like, well, what did she do?
Yeah, that's where my mind goes. Like,
shout out
what
Todd
is it?
Dooley. I feel like he could put back some light beers.
T-duels?
Yeah, dude.
His buddies just
You
call him
see
Dooley.
Dooley last night?
For your own players to turn you in. That's a big deal.
It's a mutiny.
Something happened. Something big.
The anonymous group of student athletes outlined allegations of a negative team culture and verbal and mental abuse from the first-year head coach of the Lady Falcons in a 1,154-word letter to members of the NCAA. Some of the major allegations against Tejas from the letter include arrested for DWI September 11th, asked for players help to pay her bail. Some did. That's
Mhm.
completely beaten down part of the story.
Yeah.
Had to hit up the squad.
Hey guys.
Physical interactions with members of the UTPB men's soccer team, including kissing in public. Dylan,
What if we kissed?
you tell me.
What if we kissed on the practice field in Permian Basin?
Kissing in public? Okay, like the
Not a
the,
crime.
the student athletes.
If that was a crime, Dylan would be
I
locked
kiss
up
I
without
kiss
the
in
key.
public daily.
Yeah,
I love it.
you have the most recent dance floor makeout on the record. It was like years ago, right?
It was years ago. Hopefully, Bay's not listening.
She doesn't like us anyway.
She listens.
No, she doesn't like us though. Like
If she
us
is-
collectively.
Hey, if you are listening,
yeah, she
Bay,
hates you.
Yeah, she hates everybody.
Bay, where's that RSVP button on that invite? Because I cannot find it.
Will found it somehow.
Yeah, dude, I'm a bad boy of RSVPing.
Distributed alcohol to minors. Classic.
She got hey mistered. Hey mistered.
As for NCAA infractions, players allege Tejas re-entered a game that she was ejected from in disguise and continued coaching via walkie-talkie.
Yo, Bobby Valentine.
Love
man.
that move. Don't hate that at all. She should be applauded for doing that.
That's amazing.
So she's got like she's wearing like a long sleeve shirt for some reason, and she's got the walkie-talkie popping out of the sleeve. She's just got.
She's got her head down on the scorer's table.
It's the most tired I've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
How much coaching do soccer coaches actually do?
None.
No, shut up. Well, he's talking about how old's Parks?
7.
Yeah, so the U8 teams don't require a ton.
They actually do. Because they just all they do is just swarm the ball and kick it at each other's shins.
It's like the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, space out, dog.
The letter also says that they believe starter Martina Terra Garcia is ineligible. So they knocked out one of their own. Terra Garcia arrived on September 14th from Uruguay, has not attended in-person classes before then, and has not been assigned a dorm. She's played every minute of every game this season.
Shout out to Martina Terra Garcia.
They brought a ringer in and she just doesn't she's not even enrolled in school.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a kid that went through Rush. We gave a bid to and got initiated. And we later found out was just legitimately never enrolled in the school.
I respect that.
He just wanted to.
He just wanted a frat.
He just wanted a frat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His entire life, he wanted
Like,
to be a frat star.
He's like, yeah. He's like, just hadn't taken any classes. We're like, oh.
that might be the most frat thing ever.
We're wondering why you were bringing down our GPA.
Yeah, your GPA is like it's not
Zero.
even registered.
He wasn't even affecting it. You love to
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah. What? Who was this?
Yeah,
What?
I think it'd be easy to do that. I think if you're cool enough, if you're an engaging person and like you dress normal, like you have a normal vibe to you and you whatever, I think you could get away with that.
I just want to have some fun, man.
There's some serious stuff in here that, she forced like a strict diet, caused body dysmorphia, eating disorders, all that stuff. That's not good. But I want to focus on this. The anonymous group also alleges that Tejas encourages cheating on classwork and schedules team events at late notice, leaving players to struggle to complete schoolwork or create a study schedule. They say Tejas expects soccer to come before academics. Thoughts?
Ball is life. Ball is life.
I mean, this is like a 20 tweet thread of just allegations. It just keeps going on and on.
If the tweet thread is longer than the letter from the actual students that are complaining about this, it's not good.
She also encouraged her players to injure the opponents, bounty style. I don't think there were bounties on it, but that's messed up, man. What, Dave?
What was the old saying? Kill the head, kill the play, or something. Hit the head.
The Greg Williams? Shiano. Which Greg?
No, Shiano didn't have bounties, did he?
Who was
No,
bounty?
that
guy?
was Sean Payton.
Yeah, but the DC was the one who said, kill the head, kill the body.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that to my players.
No, that's pretty messed up.
Dylan, you didn't get along with a lot of the coaches back in high school.
It
and
was
stuff.
Greg Williams, famously.
Yeah, it's the reason.
Infamous.
It's the reason I didn't go D1, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They were like, we just didn't get along. We just didn't have like different philosophies, really.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I can't get past that. She was just, so she lost her license probably because of the DUI. Or she did. And she would just call players for rides, especially even after she drank. And like they just felt like they had to do it. So she would just call up a player like, hey, I'm down here at Crickets. Can you come get me? Or whatever bar they've got at Permian Basin.
Chimneys.
Chimtown. I'm at Chimtown. I just got into one. Had 3 margs, some nachos.
I let her
need
rip
a
at
ride.
Jimmy's again.
I need a ride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please come
The
get me.
dude next to me bought me a shot of tequila. I'm hammered. It says some players got preferential treatment and invited to her home to watch film while others are left to do it on their own time. I kind of like that she was just like, no, I'm not having these narps over to watch film.
Yeah.
Studs only.
She's a bad girl shit, man.
Do you think you'll ever be like the head coach of any team that your son has?
Yeah, probably at
I
some
will.
point.
I will participate. If Rhodes plays football, I'll help with football. Baseball, I feel like I'm not the guy to ask. Soccer, there's really not much to it. No offense, Will. It's just more like, hey, don't run as a big group over to get the ball, guys. Basketball, yeah, you guys saw me. I'll show them that cloud 9. Any other sports?
I will not participate in anything probably but soccer. Fritz won't be playing football, so I don't need to worry about that.
Parks is not playing football.
After last weekend's football slate of what I saw, I was like, yeah, this just further reinforced what I already thought.
His brain's getting beat in, turning to mush.
I said something to some Welsh dudes I was talking to when I was over in Europe. I said something about the concussion issues with the NFL. And I asked them, I was like, it doesn't seem like it's as big of a deal when it comes to rugby and stuff. And they were like, it's much worse.
Really?
Well, they said that, but I still don't know. I need to do my own research. Dave, you're a fan of doing your own research.
Right.
Yeah. So I need to do my own research and figure out what's worse. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that they were just like, no, it's just not talked about as much.
I thought because they don't bang heads, though.
I think
there's an
but
accidental,
if you do
like-
bang heads, you don't have a helmet to stop you from banging
But
heads.
there are accidental head bangs.
I know, but these guys, the way they jump and stuff, they get hit in ways that are not the traditional NFL hits. You know, they get jumped into, they slam the ground.
Sometimes I feel
It's
like
ugly.
the football helmet is like the cause of the problem.
I feel like that too sometimes, even though I'm not a man in STEM.
Will, did you ever watch Headbangers Ball?
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't love it.
I mean, yeah, it was.
Wasn't it Jesse Camp
No,
for a little bit? He did for a
maybe.
little bit.
It was like Ricky Rat or
But didn't they have Matt Pinfield on there too?
Matt Pinfield. Nobody knows that name, but that is a good callback.
I liked Pinfield.
He knew everything about music.
Yeah.
He was like an encyclopedia.
So was Dave.
Yeah, Dave was good. Dave was more polished, but people wanted Jesse.
I felt bad that Dave didn't win the VJ competition because of Jesse, and Dave deserved it.
I don't know, man. Think I should have won.
Like Dave is essentially the Schwab of like
He was the Schwab.
of pop culture, and he like has spent his entire life taking in this information so he could finally win this VJ competition. And then this lanky willow tree of a human being walks in. Yeah, man, what's up, Dave?
That's a pretty good impression, actually.
Like,
I don't know.
Why do you talk like that?
Can we do a stream room that's just of MTV Spring Break videos this spring? I want to go back and watch.
Maybe.
Why are you so horny?
It's not horny. It's just it's a time capsule of a time we will never get back.
You want to see Daisy Fuentes?
I mean, okay, am I going to turn down a Daisy Fuentes appearance? I know Dylan's not going to.
Absolutely not.
That's an all-time name.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the fact that the Amanda girl said that she got sent from like an MTV thing covering like Spring Break to Woodstock 99, and it was just the worst transition of all time.
Yeah, two very different events.
A lot of the same behavior though at both. Well, maybe not the rioting,
Yeah,
just the general widespread abuse.
yeah.
Yeah, very fun.
Let me just say, this story we will continue to monitor. Permian Basin, shout out.
You got to think she loses her job.
Yeah.
Got to.
Carla Tejas.
She's on paid leave, though. She's still getting that bread.
How do you guys feel about the hats for UT that just say Tejas instead of Texas?
I've never seen one.
Oh, they're good looking.
Are
That's
they?
a
Yes.
big tech thing. I think there's I've seen a Tejas tech one.
Oh yeah, I have seen the tech ones.
Oh,
I think the
really?
tech ones are actually more popular.
I think the guys, I could be way off on this. I may have a connection to the dude who
I
started
might
the
be just
company.
thinking of that straight up.
There's a guy, friend of a friend, lawyer in Lubbock, and I think he was involved in that. I'm going to hear about this from Landry. So, but yeah,
Tejas Hat Company.
I think there's a tech connection.
This ain't the one though. At least it wasn't the one I was trying to find. If you are trying to go out and buy some just absolute sick Johns, head over to Roback. Roback.com.
Oh, it's a good call.
If you do you crave activity?
Dude, I was craving it this
Are
morning.
you kidding?
Mm-hmm.
Steak craving.
Last night, I had the pleasure. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I had the absolute pleasure of wearing my Roback sun hat out on the kayak last night. Just doing chill bro shit, you know?
Right?
Had my Chacos on. I thought about wearing my Roback shorts, But I decided to go with something else because I didn't want to wear those in the dirty ass lake.
That's a good call.
Yeah, but their new shorts are heat.
Now that the cool weather is upon us, other places more so than here, I understand that, but it's hoodie season. Their hoodies are incredible.
I'm a big fan.
Can I speak to some of their new arrivals that they have? They've got one called the Hops, Dylan.
Is that about me and my basketball journey?
No.
Oh.
It would be funnier if it was just you breaking your ankle on the shirt, but it's actually just a bunch of beers.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's actually his leg.
Barrett and I actually talked about this yesterday, but we were talking about like houndstooth, kind of like fabrics and stuff, like kind of that Sherlock Holmes-ish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Of course
They got
do.
QZs that have that right now.
I know.
All different colors. The
That
Condor.
Sherlock Holmes-ish.
Yeah, dude. Are you on your Sherlock Holmes grind?
Kinda, yeah.
Dave, they got the old-fashioned shirt. The
Oh.
fall golf shirt.
Dude, they're heavy in the streets right now.
This
Also
black
in my
hoodie goes
closet.
dummy. Sorry, I'll stop saying phrases like that. Rollback.com, backer20 for 20% off everything in your order. Can we talk about something real quick?
Oh, yeah.
You guys have any coochie fumbling stories?
Go ahead, Dylan.
Perhaps.
Twitter does. Where did this tweet come from?
Fumbling Coochie.
A young lady who goes by Panic at the TL at Puff_LYA on Twitter. She put out a prompt,
I love a good prompt
and I'll read it.
on the TL.
I wish I had the guts to put out more prompts.
We'll start
I'm always
prompting
afraid
more.
no one will ever respond.
Women need to start telling stories about when a man fumbled some coochie from them and how he did that. Let's start identifying the source.
Fumbled some coochie is a hilarious phrase.
We've all fumbled.
No doubt.
There's probably people out there thinking like, I didn't fumble any coochie, but I fumbled some D for sure. I need some D fumbling stories now. That might
It's only
actually
fair.
that might give us more insight than the coochie fumbling, if I'm being honest.
I feel like
The response is
All the responses that I've selected for our roundtable right now are just idiotic moves from men.
are you guys not going to share your personal anecdotes about fumbling coochie?
I think the hardest I've ever fumbled.
Probably
was,
not.
was-
I don't
yeah.
think that's appropriate.
I
We're
didn't
all
fumble.
married.
I didn't fumble. I had a girl stop liking me because I might have taken a sleep aid and we were texting and it was just weird.
I fell asleep at 8:40 last night watching Dahmer. Bay wasn't happy with me. She wanted to hang. This is not coochie fumbling related.
How do you fall asleep
why would you
during
bring that up
Dahmer?
during
That sounds
the coochie
terrible.
fumbling say?
Yeah,
Because
that's,
I had two very strong margaritas at Fonda San Miguel and I was just straight faded.
Dude,
They hit me hard.
you and Carla Tejas, you guys should link.
Yeah, you guys gotta chill.
Yeah.
You're calling Randy for a ride.
They're strong.
Hey,
man. That
man.
place is just so great.
Hey, I'm at Fonda. Brittany left, man. I need a ride. That's you calling Randy.
I would be so upset if one of you called Randy for a ride when you were fucked up. I'd be like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it'd be sad.
Mm-hmm.
There's Ubers and all that business.
I'd
out
actually be
there.
more upset with Randy actually picking somebody up from the company. I'd be like, what are you doing? Make him fucking Uber home.
I would just call Killshot.
I don't know if that's the guy. I might just end up getting drunk with
I'd
Killshot.
call one of you.
I went to a concert with Killshot once.
Don't call me.
Don't call
Do not
me.
call.
If I need help,
I'll say if you need
Do not call.
money to get a ride home, I'll Venmo you, but I'm not gonna come pick you up.
what if okay.
I'm not going to come get you from Nick's or whatever Lubbock bar you're at. Backed in, you're at F250.
If I'm sober and you call me to come pick you up, I'm gonna go make a giant cocktail and get drunk, so I have an excuse to not pick your ass up.
So rude.
It's so rude.
That's
Dude,
so
I
mean spirited.
Just got into this bottle of Everclear. I cannot come get you. I'm so sorry.
Dave just shooting Everclear.
Can I read one of my faves?
Read a few of your faves.
The responses are pretty top tier. We just started talking a couple of weeks prior. Hurricane Sandy was on the way to New York. He asked if he could come over. Parentheses. I fell asleep, not seeing the message. Homie called 14 times and texted like crazy if he should ride his bicycle to me in a hurricane. Bro, you can't be that horny.
No, there were times in my life when I would have ridden bicycle through a hurricane.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
You can be that horny for sure.
We were all
Sandy was a problem. That wasn't a minor hurricane.
No, I got stranded at Ross Boland's house.
Taking a bike.
No,
That's
not
Sandy's-
Sandy.
no, yeah.
No, what? Not Sandy. What was the one that hit Austin that like made everyone stay inside for so long? Harvey.
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 Harvey
We didn't
was the
get hit
bad
bad
one.
by it. It just gave us a lot of rainstorms. But yeah, I got stranded at Ross's house. Just slept on his couch.
Harvey was a bad one, man.
Not good. Can I read one? Shift the vibe real quick.
Yeah.
We were trying to pick a movie to watch, and he grabbed the remote and turned on his high school football highlights.
Let's go.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes in, I told him I wasn't feeling it, so he apologized and went to YouTube and played/rapped his song.
That dude's got game.
That, I love that. You know
He's
what?
just showcasing what he's got.
He
You
thinks,
know,
Hey,
he's run into
he
it. That's
thinks
on
he's
you.
The real
absolutely
me.
killing
Yeah.
it.
This is the
He's
real
like,
me.
look, this is
Take
who
it
I
or
am.
leave it.
I got a lot to offer.
gotta-
I'm going to show it all to you.
I kind of respect that you just put it out there. Like, hey,
I want to know if those highlights were sick.
I want to hear the
probably-
song.
If your highlights are on YouTube, they're probably pretty good.
Or you
Even-
uploaded them yourself and they're just not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't go to like 247 Sports or whatever Huddle, one of those
Mhm.
recruiting sites,
Huddle.
Rivals.
Yeah.
Was it HUDL?
He's like, I was actually a 3-star. Got invited to walk on at UT Permian Basin.
I don't know if I'm taking that offer.
I don't know if Carla. It depends on if Carla's there. Might get a
That's
little public
true.
makeout in.
Fooled around with a guy our entire summer break, just making out and heavy petting. Finally decided to give him some, and he didn't have a condom. He went to the corner and he pulled out a bag of plastic grocery bags, talking about, quote, "We can use this." SMH, left and never came back. How broke you got to be?
Dude, that's like. I won't even pick up dog poo with those.
I don't even like using plastic bags for my actual groceries.
You ever wonder? I assume we all use the same kind of poo bag. I use like an Arm & Hammer one. When you're picking up dog poo, I'm pivoting here. Do you ever wonder when you're picking it up, like how protected that hand is? Like you're washing the hand either way when you get home. You
It's
have to.
protected.
Dude, Dave,
I still wash my hands when I get
you
home.
alleged that we all use the same ones. I don't know if we do. There's a lot of different ones out there.
Well,
They're all similar.
We have the same method.
There are some out there that are far too thin. And then there's some out there that are so thick that I feel comfortable. I like the thick boys.
I mean, thick.
There are some out there like you can feel everything. I like to feel the crinkle of the bag.
Will just said, I like the thick boys.
I do like the thick boys.
My move is to get like
you're a thick
the,
boy, holler.
the twigs and leaves in the dirt,
Yeah.
so it kind of like mixes in, so you're not just feeling.
But do you ever
straight
worry that a
doo-doo,
twig's
baby.
going to rip the bag and then suddenly
Yeah.
you have poo all over your
I
hands?
do.
I don't like it when y'all say poo.
Poo.
It's gross. It's like grosser for some reason.
You're grosser for some reason.
Aren't you the kind of guy who just lets your dog take a big old fat dookie and then
No.
you just walk off?
I always pick up. I always do.
I'm too afraid there's going to be a backer like getting on a boat down at the boat launch when I'm letting Rosie out and they're going to expose me one day.
You don't pick up?
I've told you this. I've told you what I do before. Okay.
Tell me again. Remind me.
There's a poison oak tree in an area of where I live, and that oak tree is surrounded by a lot of tall grass, other stuff.
You don't go over there.
I was told not to go over there.
Does Rosie?
Rosie enjoys pooping over there. So if
Wait.
she goes and poops by that tree, I don't pick it up because no one actually goes over there.
Poison oak tree.
I guess.
Like poison oak is in.
Like the plant?
I thought it was a plant.
Oh, whatever. It's the plant then.
Oh.
Whatever.
It may not be. I don't know.
I was just told by a neighbor, don't walk in there.
That's
Poison
good. That's
oak.
good neighborly advice.
And so if it's in there, I don't pick it up mainly because no one else goes in there. If it's literally anywhere else, I pick it up every single time because that is a park where people like me like to have a picnic.
You need to not let Rosie go over there.
She doesn't care. I can't. You can't chop your dog
Yeah,
from going where
But
she
she
wants to
she
go poop.
can transfer the poison oils onto you.
Well, when she does that, then I will regret letting her poop there.
Let a pooing dog poo.
Yeah.
Is what they say.
If you touch poison ivy, the first thing you're supposed to do is wash your clothes. If you have pants on, for example, that touch poison ivy, if you throw them in the closet and put them on like 2 months later without washing them, you're gonna get poison ivy. The oils will stay on that shit.
I think I'm one of the people in the world who does not get poison ivy.
You might not be. I do very
Yeah.
badly.
See, I've been with friends who have gotten it very badly, and I've never even had anything.
I got it when I was a kid. I haven't had it recently.
Oh, I used to get it all the time,
I
man.
think about it almost every time I urinate on a golf course.
See, I've never experienced it. Hope I never have to.
It's very unpleasant.
Can we get back to the coochie fumbling?
Yeah, sure.
I come to his crib real late. He has me wait outside in the car while he, quote, gets everything set up. I walk into the side door of his extremely dark house and am led down the hallway to his room, where I see tea light candles in the hallway, all leading up to his bunk bed.
Like that, I read that one earlier, and I was like, this is actually not too bad. And
This
then the bunk bed, though,
It's like his childhood home.
you can't showcase the bunk bed.
No.
What
Bunk
is
bed's
he
like
on?
bunk bed's like third or fourth time you hang out. Reveal.
Is he bottom bunk is more appropriate? You're thinking?
I almost feel like it's bigger baller to be top bunk.
It's just not baller to be a bunk bed
It's
when you're
just-
an adult.
It's just not.
Parks
Does
has
he have a barrier to make sure it doesn't fall out of it?
Parks has a new dope bunk bed. It's sick.
I know.
Oh yeah, you do know.
Hmm.
I had the bunk bed, but instead of, I don't know what this is called, under it, there wasn't a bottom bunk. It was like a desk. So I
Yeah.
could like sit on my computer.
Those are cool.
And then like just,
Elevated bed with a
Yeah.
little situation underneath.
yeah, that's what it was called in the
Yeah.
IKEA catalog.
Mhm.
It's perfect.
Elevated bed with a little situation underneath.
A
He
lot
asked
of-
me what
a
I
lot
like
of
to do.
situation
He asked me what I
underneath.
like to do, and I said I liked writing short stories and poems. He proceeded to tell me that he does poetry too, spoken word. I was then trapped in this man's car listening to him present a slam poetry poem about Jesus saving hoodlums.
I like that.
I
I
don't.
want to hear it.
I can't do someone singing in my immediate vicinity, like a cappella. It just like makes my skin crawl. Imagining someone doing slam poetry with me in a car is tough. It's tough.
I don't really get slam poetry.
I don't
and
know
why it's a genre of something that people are into. It's very strange to me.
I mean, I think it's a form of art that people get into, but I don't necessarily want anyone doing it with just me. I don't need a private
I
performance.
don't need any kind of performance for just me.
Mm-mm.
But why do they use that inflection when they deliver a poem?
I'm sure there's a reason
'Cause that's
behind.
the style. It's spoken word.
Yeah,
Has it? How
it
does
wouldn't be as engaging if they were just just talking
Yeah, you're not
with a
just
normal
reading it like
cadence.
my
I
boring
disagree.
ass.
I disagree.
I disagree.
You're wrong on this.
Yeah, I
About the
think you
same
are wrong on this.
This is a bad
Poetry.
take.
See, I just did it. I'm a poet. I
He
didn't
played his
even know it.
mixtape loud as fuck on the way home from the movies. Asked the lady if they do student discounts. Neither of us were students. And then asked me for change to get popcorn at the concession stand. I said no, and he followed up with, "So then what do you carry in that bag?"
You don't have change in
He
your
didn't
bag?
fumble it. He ran out of bounds on fourth down before he got to the first yard or first
Yeah.
down stake.
That's a sports reference.
You never
Yeah.
had a shot at the coochie.
Uh-huh. He didn't even try. He
No.
was actively defending himself against the coochie.
He was, yeah. He couldn't believe that she didn't have change in her bag.
He wanted that popcorn so bad. So what do you carry that bag for? God,
He's like, I don't know, I got a hairbrush in here, you know.
I kind of wish we had more single friends so I could watch them fumble. I would love to go to West 6 this week and just see one of our boys strike out constantly.
I haven't been out with anybody who has been actively trying to talk to ladies in years.
I was always too scared to approach women in public. Never did once in my entire life.
I mean, if you made a highlight reel of the times that I did, it would be laughably bad. I don't know. I think I'm better as a wingman than being the showcase himself. No girl wants that. No girl actually wants me.
Some girls want you.
No,
What
but
are
I
you
can
talking
grease the wheels a little bit
Well,
for my boys.
Have you guys ever gone out with Randy?
about? He's just an ass magnet.
Mhm.
Dude, he is not fumbling anything.
Really?
Dude, this dude just gets dialed.
He's got
like a
diamond
different
hands,
person.
dude. He's got diamond hands.
It's
That's
pretty
sick.
wild.
That's sick.
But he's mad respectful.
Right, of course.
He's mad respectful.
Like just pulls out like a napkin, busts out some origami,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like pull out his Pokemon cards, start handing them out to ladies.
Hell yeah. That works every time.
Every time a song came on in the car, he pretended to be a radio DJ, fist miking, and said, "Yo, yo, I'm chill with my girl Britt. It's your boy Blank on the ones and twos. We gonna kick it like this."
That guy's awesome.
This
What
guy
are you
just
talking
has-
about?
He's just got a good personality.
I didn't fumble shit. Give him the coochie. What are you doing?
Yeah, like, come on.
What are you doing?
He's working overtime.
That guy's awesome.
Oh my God.
We kicking it like this.
Hell yeah. That's sick.
You know what? We're never gonna get this back in life. Maybe once a year after like a bachelor party, guys trip, something. Maybe once a year. But the hungover recaps of what happened the night before, sitting on a sectional couch with all your boys, that was living.
Those are great mornings.
That was living.
You got
just
raspy
miss it.
voice.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like, dude.
Do y'all have any more?
Just a Whataburger run. Did a Whataburger run for just some like taquitos. Pretty solid back in the day.
Taquitos.
are the worst thing on their menu.
No, they're not.
No,
No, they're
Yeah,
not,
they-
dude.
yeah, they are. They're terrible.
You just get the
They're
get the egg and cheese, and then you toss some of that green salsa on there. Their green salsa solves a lot of
Green
problems.
salsa is good.
Catch me with the honey butter chicken biscuit, or I'm just going to go to McDonald's and get a sausage McMuffin with egg.
You're free to just not come back if
Yeah.
you leave.
The other day, I did an AMA on the Circling Back store. I think it was about a week and a half ago, and somebody, noted listener of the pod, she asked what the basis for a perfect breakfast taco was, and I gave my basis, and I had a bunch of people being like, "That's so boring," and I'm like,
What did you say?
I was like, this is the base of it. Like, I'm not saying like you have to put like all these other things in it. I said a fresh tortilla, fluffy eggs. You have to have cheese,
Crispy bacon.
and I don't see. I don't prefer bacon. I prefer sausage in mine or chorizo. But like that's what you need for the base of a good taco.
Have y'all had the papalote chorizo?
Yeah,
Of course
very
I
good.
have.
yeah,
Dave.
dude.
It's
Dude, he
very
lives there.
good.
They started calling him Papalote.
Yeah.
Papa.
Man, I've become a big fan of refried black beans in my breakfast tacos.
Yeah, the Taco Deli Auto's a
Oh,
top tier breakfast taco.
it doesn't even have egg in it, but it's still just immaculate. It's so good. Avocado, bacon, cheese, refried black beans.
Yeah, but if you eat too many of those, I know you'll be tooting all day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't toot, man.
Yep. You fumble toots.
That's stupid.
Little tootie over here.
Mm-hmm. Toot, scoot, and boogie.
Rudy Tooty, fresh and Tooty.
Right.
Tootie Giuliani.
Okay.
What was the Rudy lead that somebody threw in, somebody threw something in?
I can't do Rudy Giuliani content. His mere presence in the world gives me anxiety.
Oh, I'll read it. This won't give you that much anxiety. While aboard one of the Trump's planes with Rudy Giuliani, Trump made it a point to loudly complain about the odor after Giuliani had used one of the plane's bathrooms so that other aides can hear, according to a new Maggie Haberman book.
That's terrible.
He's just like, guys taking Mondos.
Rudy.
It's the first I'm smelling it.
Hold me closer, Rudy Tudor.
Right.
Disgusting.
Yeah. That's classic, dude.
He's absolutely morphing into like every Batman villain ever, just all in one.
The best moment in TV history, or in recent memory, was him being unmasked as the Masked Singer.
Oh. And what's his face walked off the set, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he was so mad.
What's his name? Ken Jeong? Is that his name?
I believe so.
Dave, did you simply meet him at the Brooks Brothers outlet? Or did you get a picture with him at the
I didn't
Brooks
get a
Brothers
picture
outlet?
because sadly this is like
Camera phones
this is
didn't
like
exist.
iPhone 1 days, and I don't even know if I had a BlackBerry. I don't know, but
Well, you probably had a photo on the BlackBerry, but you just didn't know how to transfer it to any other
it
piece of
was- it was
technology.
probably not a good photo. No, I was in there by myself, so yeah, he was just looking at ties. This is when everybody was like, "Oh, he's going to be the nominee." He was not the nominee. He fumbled the coochie in the nomination.
Right.
I kind of forgot that we had this next talking point on here. Do we think Single Tom Brady's going to fumble any?
You can't. Yeah, I can't imagine that happening.
Yeah, does the tuck rule apply?
How long has Dave had this holster?
It's cold brew straight. Got me buzzing.
Straight gas.
Seriously.
So does
though.
it not taste good? Because you said they don't care about flavor. They just
No,
want
I
straight
think
gas.
it does.
I
I
mean,
think it does.
There's no flavor. It's just.
It's black coffee.
It's just really strong cold brew.
Tom Brady and Giselle have reportedly hired divorce lawyers.
Oh, the billables.
I got to break the news about them getting divorced at the wedding that we went to a few weeks ago. It was fun. It's always fun to have that kind of news when you're surrounded by a bunch of people and you know you're going to blow some people's minds. But is he going to be a problem or is he going to get weird as fuck? I think he's either going to be in like a Leo territory or he's going to be so bizarre
He's
that
a
we don't
weird-
even know what he's dealing with. I
Isn't he just a weird guy?
think he might be.
I think to be someone at that level of what your industry, like to be the best, you have to have some element of weird psychotic behavior, right?
Yeah.
MJ, Tiger, Tom Brady,
Goats.
Elon Musk.
Well,
Who's going to fare better from this, Tom Brady or Giselle?
I think they're both going to land on their feet.
You know, she's doing jujitsu these days.
Really?
Yeah.
She's worth more than him.
Yeah, she's had a fine career.
Okay. Single Tom Brady. Do we know who he runs with? Do we know who his boys are? Who his friends are?
Why did I
think
think
he
he
has
roll with
any.
like Affleck or something?
He didn't
Because
have friends.
Boston. I could see that. I mean, he's essentially an adopted Bostonite, right? I know he left to go to Tampa Bay and shit, but like they still claim him as their
Yeah.
own, right?
Yeah.
You never
You have
hear.
to. You have to.
You never heard about Brady having like an appetite for like going out like Gronk style. He was never.
Well, he's been a family man up until now. I mean, he's still a family man, but he's now going to have those nights where he's without kid, without a wife. He's going to get to step out for the first time.
See if you can fumble.
Okay,
Okay,
he's
so-
going to go out on West 6 and just realize it's a young man's game.
All right, I found an article
It's like,
that
this
spells
ain't
out
for
who
me.
he's friends with. Okay,
He's gonna hop on Hinge.
he's gonna spend 2 weeks single and then go back to his phone and be like, "Yo, Giselle, I miss you.
Yeah,
I
this
miss
is a
you.
mistake.
I miss you. I'm
Oh
fumbling."
my God.
He's close with Mark Wahlberg.
Of course.
You guys familiar with him?
Mhm.
Julian Edelman, obviously. Robert Kraft. So this is just people that he has
Oh.
played with.
Hey now.
Alex Guerrero.
Oh, that's his trainer, right?
He and Peyton Manning.
They're not boys.
Apparently they are. This article's bullshit. I don't know. Do you think who's the first person he texts when he's going to be going out for his Dangerous Nights crew? Gronk?
I think Gronk, you got to ease into it. Gronk's a little aggressive. Although Gronk's I think he's toned it down.
I mean, how old is Gronk?
It's Dangerous Nights crew.
37.
Because he's 33, so
Wow.
his hangovers have to start getting bad soon if they haven't already. Randy, how old were you when your hangovers got really bad?
22.
Gosh,
Oh,
Jesus.
man. I
Not
thought you were going to say
bad.
26. I kind of want Giselle to start dating apparently Leo and Emrata have been going on dates.
Isn't she too old for him?
Yeah, I think
I
I
think-
think you might need to make some exceptions.
I think I was looking at a little T on Dumois.
Little T, big
And
T.
I think he was at least seeing maybe once a young lady who was not under the age of 20. What was the number? 26?
25.
25. So I think he might, he kind of got some blowback for that, at least on Twitter. I'm sure none of it got back to him.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
No, he's
Leo. Leo.
What's Emrata up to?
Being a mother to her child.
I haven't followed her a long time ago.
She has a bikini company.
Oh, that's cool.
She has her book out.
That's cool.
Let's see. She's been posting a lot more since it's been alleged that her baby daddy / husband cheated on her. She's been posting some other stuff. If you pick up what I'm putting down, if you follow me,
Okay. Thanks for the update. That's
she has 2 Firehouse subs.
that's sufficient.
I always forget that Tom Brady's ex is Bridget Moynihan.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is really.
You don't remember her from Coyote Ugly?
Don't they have a kid together?
Yes.
They do?
That's just, yeah. You don't remember her from the Nick Cage thriller Lord of War? Or 2014, I will say, I do remember her from a brief appearance, albeit, in John Wick.
Never saw John Wick.
Dude,
Need to.
it is a fun, I've got nothing else going on. Let me just watch some action.
Next rainy weekend day, I'm gonna sit down and pound out a wick. And I'm not talking candles.
Are you going to trim it?
They're fine. It's a fine movie.
Are you saying that
fine.
it's a fine movie?
It's a fine movie.
fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Because you know how that's confusing.
It goes exactly as you expect
He's
it to
such a
go.
buzzkill.
Okay, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you. A lot of people get got though.
I know what happens.
the whole
Like,
thing.
you think I don't know what happens? You think I've seen exactly 0 spoilers in my life about
I think-
John Wick?
I think
You're not gonna-
I think he overreacted.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Why is that?
So let's just hypothetically say one of your neighbors, maybe they live like, I don't know, a mile and a half away from you. They decide to break into your house this weekend and steal Stella.
I'm not going to kill everyone in the city.
If they're associated with that person, I absolutely will. If they're part of a crime syndicate, the whole syndicate's going down, baby.
You're just gonna start just spraying the block on everybody.
D-Man's gonna look. Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
You let that chopper just start singing on 'em?
No, I will. What I will do first is I will hack their Twitter, and I will send out some bad tweets.
I know
and
you're
I will frame
capable
them.
of such a thing.
Yeah, well, I've got a security clearance. Do
Oh.
you?
No, just a regular
Did you
citizen.
fumble it?
I don't think so.
All right. You need to watch John Wick.
Oh,
Bobon's in the third one.
I only watched the first, by the way.
The second one's, you could probably predict what the second one looked like. They didn't deviate from the theme. of-
They just continued the plot.
yeah, you're still going to at least see like 200 bodies.
Okay.
This weekend in fun, presented by Early Bird. I think I might be an early bird this weekend. Get up a little early, watch a little football, enjoy myself. And you know what? Maybe I'll do it with Early Bird. You guys familiar with this stuff? I know you are. I know you both take it regularly. When this stuff enters the office, it doesn't last long.
I'm obsessed with it.
Every
at this
night.
point. I'm obsessed, like straight up.
Early Bird gummies are a recreational hemp product that contain around 2.5 milligrams of natural THC and around 12.5 milligrams of CBD in each gummy. These are formulated for fun and to make you feel good. Some people use them to pregame a little bit before going out, and some people use them to get that little buzz before they hit Barton Springs. But what it comes down to is that they have formulated Early Birds with a micro dose of THC to make you feel good without getting lit. And that's what they do. Every single person I've ever recommended these to has said, wow, these are incredible. I've never enjoyed a gummy this much.
And how can I find more?
Yeah.
They're
And-
obsessed.
These guys were our first ever sponsor. We negotiated the deal minutes before we recorded our first ever episode. And ever since, they've been sticking by us. You might see some of this floating around the office even more. Who knows? I'm a big fan. Might be in touch with somebody, Dylan.
Are they coming through again?
Just relax. Just take a seat.
It's like Christmas morning when they walk through the office, man.
Shout out to everyone over at Early Bird. Shout out Mark and Justin. Shout out everybody. We love you guys. Go and use promo code BACKER on earlybirdcbd.com. Again, that's promo code BACKER to get 20% off everything on their site. I will note, this is a one-time use code, much like our other one, but because we have a new code,
You can run it back.
yeah. Go
It's
get
exciting.
it. 20% off. Backer at earlybirdcbd.com. Dylan, what are you getting into this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. I got parks all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be a big father-son weekend. Don't have any plans really on Friday. Might step out for some dinner or something with Bay and Parks. Don't know yet. Saturday, I was going to extend an invitation if you guys wanted to fill your Saturday morning with something. Come watch Parks' soccer game
Jesus.
if you guys want.
Let me see.
I thought you'd never
It's a
ask.
fun little situation.
Let me see if there's any other soccer
Takes
games that might
50
be on this
50
weekend.
minutes, you're in and out. He would love to see you guys there if you want to go. Right
Do you
after
really
that-
want me there? Because you realize I'm going to overreact.
That's fine.
What time's this game?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. So, okay.
It's on Cesar Chavez.
Okay. I don't know, Dylan. There's some good games.
The invitation's out there. Right after that game is Texas OU.
Ah, yes, the Red River rivalry.
Probably going to watch it at home unless a better offer comes my way. It'd be fun to watch it up here, honestly. I would love to watch a game up here at some point.
So I'm good.
Does this
Why?
game have any like national championship implications? or-
Yeah. Is this going to dictate the natty?
It's got Big 12 implications,
Oh,
if that does anything for you.
What are those 12?
Texas wins and it's not close.
I don't even know how many teams are in the Big 12 right now, honestly.
And I said that before Gabriel went down. Texas wins and it's not close.
I hope you're right, Dave. I'm not gonna
If so-
talk any shit, make any outlandish predictions.
I am as a non-Texas fan. If Sark loses this game, he's got to go.
Okay.
Wow.
I do want to watch a game up here at some point.
I think
it'd
one of
be a
these
lot of
teams
fun.
is going to fumble the bag this weekend.
Listen to me. I want to watch a game up here.
Why? The couch isn't comfortable.
I love hanging out here. Yes, it is.
I like hanging out here too, but like
The couch is comfortable.
it's not that comfortable.
Catch me taking a nap on it.
Where am I supposed to sit?
That's
if we're
different than
watching a
just
game?
sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Back positions, totally different. They're totally different
So
positions.
frustrating.
What if
Oh,
we
so
just watched it
frustrating.
like one of our places?
That's also an option.
I actually might come over to your place. I might just show up
You
at
should.
like 11 because like
Come drink an Oktoberfest with me.
Can we do hot dogs?
Tobe's Feast.
We can do hot dogs. Yeah. You want to do
Can we do
gaggers?
the combination pizza slice and hot dog crust.
Yes,
Stuffed
we
crust,
can.
Stuffed crust with gaggers.
It's the juxtaposition for me
Okay.
on the cheese.
I showed Sally that photo last
crust
night.
and glizz.
She said it would be gross, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't know if it would be gross. I think it might be actually pretty good.
I will try it.
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna not tell my friends, and so that way they're gonna just be biting into it, and then they're gonna get to the crust, and they're like, "Oh, here's the crust. I guess I'll eat it." They're gonna bite in, and that glizz is just gonna pop in their mouth, and it's just gonna
Why are you
set their
making this
palate
gross?
abuzz. What?
Why are you making this?
I'm just
gross?
saying how it's gonna feel once it hits the palate.
It's not going to pop in their mouth. Freak. I got nothing else going on the rest of the weekend. Nothing else.
What's that boy doing?
Might be going to dinner Friday night. The wife, maybe another couple. Looking forward to it. Saturday, probably watching college football.
Well, he's intentionally giving out too little information. We're gonna have to ask him after the podcast. We're gonna have to be like, what are you doing?
Interesting that other people are able to make plans with you on the weekend, but your friends here at work are not able to.
Well, Will's going to ACL.
I wonder how that works.
He's going to ACL.
That means I'm gonna be stepping out.
Oh,
Don't ruin my weekend of fun. What's your problem?
Well, he asked.
Don't spoil.
Huh.
I had to protect myself.
Huh.
Saturday, yeah, I'm not going to really do much. This is going to shock a lot of listeners at home, but this is going to be one of those weekend and funs, but where I just don't have anything planned other than maybe a dinner. So, pretty electric times here for your boy. Going to try to hit golf balls, though. So, shout out to me. Can you beat that? I bet you can't.
I will be going to ACL Friday evening. How long I actually stay there, TBD. Not built for festival life anymore. Really want to see one act that's going to last about, I don't know, an hour. So who knows? Who knows?
Who's closing?
The Chicks. The Chicks. Well, to be honest, I think they're going to put on a show.
they dropped the Dixie.
Yeah. They can't. They don't go by the Dixie
They
Chicks
fumbled
anymore.
the Dixie.
But they are. I think they're going to go actually pretty hard.
It's good.
I do see myself leaving before their set is over. I don't see myself standing there for very long.
You got to hear Earl's in the trunk or whatever.
I mean, honestly, as far as their songs go, that's probably 3 or 4 in what I'd want to hear.
You want to hear Wide Open Spaces, don't you?
Wide
To be honest, I would love to hear Wide Open
they,
Spaces.
they close with that, right? That's got to be your closer.
Cowboy, Take Me
Room to
Away.
make.
That's a good one too.
Big
Wide Open
mistake.
Spaces. They're definitely going to play Landslide.
I had a friend.
Love a cover.
I had a friend, or I was friends with a girl in high school who had a Earl's in the Trunk bumper sticker on her car.
Man.
Well, of course, the implication there is that she murdered her boyfriend or husband, whatever it
And
is.
he was a piece of shit.
Seems weird. And then, I'm probably going to watch Texas OU when one of the teams is going to fumble the bag.
At my house.
And then, honestly, I'm probably going to be filling my time this weekend watching a show that I'm very excited that I've been able to start, and that is Stranger Things Season 4.
I'm out. I'm out.
Absolute pro move. Absolute pro move, saving it for spooky season.
Nah.
It's getting me all horned up for the spooky season.
Nah.
Don't Dan me.
No.
Can I amend my weekend and fun?
No.
I am open to watching football and that game specifically, the Red River, formerly the shootout.
Come
Now,
through.
If something happens, I think I can get away for that.
I will give you exactly one Oktoberfest beer.
I'll BY.
Just one.
I'll BYOB.
Okay, great.
So you never even started Stranger Things Season 4?
No, I did not.
Why?
I'm out on it.
Why are you guys just dueling roast hand?
These kids are too old for me to be interested in their lives anymore. It's like, okay, you're in the same shitty town, and it's gonna get weird.
Don't get me wrong. I
It's
hate
on
some of
y'all.
these fucking kids.
It's on you. It's
I'm
on you.
over Mike. Hey, Mike. Scram.
Hit
Which
the
one's
bricks.
Mike? Is he the one with the dumbass haircut?
Yeah. They all have dumbass haircuts right now. I mean, 11, 2 episodes in, hey, 11, turn it around. Get it together. Sorry you lost your dad. Stinks.
Shit just gets so twisted in that town.
It is freaking twisted.
I watched that whole season. Don't really remember what happened. It was 2 months
Why
ago.
are they staying there? Just move out. Move.
Well, so they did.
Some
Move
of them
to
did.
Chicago.
They did. They actually have moved.
Some
Yeah.
of them
They're
went
actually living
west.
out in California now, which is interesting. to me.
California.
Yeah.
A weird
West Coast, Dave.
storyline.
Lenora Hills. Ever heard of it?
No.
Who is the older guy that got busted, the actor with all the drugs? I don't know if it's all the drugs, but he's in it. But I feel like he's been marginalized. He's not really they didn't write him in hardly anything.
Oh, Mike's sisters. Randy, just help us out, Randy. Talking to the mic.
Jonathan, Will's older brother.
Correct.
Yeah, Jonathan's he's just there, and it's Okay, just not in the script.
I'm sorry. Jonathan's got sketch vibes. He shows up to a
He is
party in high
sketch.
school. We're all like, who's this dude? Who brought him? Do we need to tell him to leave? Sketch. I'm happy
Facts.
about this, though.
Very cool.
Maybe you should watch some Industry this weekend, Dave.
I thought about starting it last night, but instead we watched a Game of Thrones, an old one, as they are all old. It's right when it's starting to get bad. It's like you can feel like that they're about to start mailing in the next like 12 episodes. So yeah, I'll start Industry, I guess.
I'm not telling you have to because, as I've said, I don't want to be the person that dies on the hill of Industry telling people to watch it. But if you want to pursue that on your own, I support you. So I have at least anyone to talk to about it.
Thank you.
Is that all she wrote?
Yeah, fun one, man.
Good stuff.
Fun stuff.
Tomorrow, voicemails 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422. Get in, get out, be tactical. Head over to patreon.com/circling back podcast. We got listener voicemails dropping tomorrow. We got spooky season all October long. Let's get out of here.
Bye.
Bye.